안녕하세요. 저는 크리스입니다. Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome back to Countdown Wednesdays. Today I'm going to be doing my top 15 biases. This was requested by one of my viewers, and the reason I'm laughing is because most of these guys are younger than me, some of them a lot younger than me. I'm not one to kind of like the younger guys, but for some odd reason, these men, I love them. So not all of them are younger than me, some of them are older or my age. It is what it is, right? Let's get things started. My number 15 bias is Eric Moon from Shinhwa. I saw This Love, I saw Venus, I want to say it was 2 years ago. My goodness, I fell in love with him. My number 14 bias, Minho from TVXQ. I fell in love with him when I saw the video. I can't remember what the name of the video is, but it's that long, elaborate video where I guess they're cops and they're working.
You going so hot, baby. Burn down. Hey.
My number 13 bias is Super Junior's Shivu. Like, really? He's like everybody's bias, right? I know right now he's in the military, he's doing his military service right now, but I fell in love with him.
많이 놀랬죠?
My number 12 bias is CM Blues Jungkook. Actually, I fell in love with him right from the beginning. The very first time that I ever saw him was in You Are Beautiful. He's got this marvelous set of lips. I love looking at his mouth when he's singing and when he's talking. My number 11 bias is Surprises Seokhamju. I fell in love with him in Cheese in a Trap. This boy is so beautiful to look at. He's got another set of marvelous lips. Stop trying to explain it. Number 10 bias is Newest's Kang Dong-ho. I'm not really into, it's such a lie because you're gonna see it later on in my list. I just don't really like the rappers and stuff. But my goodness, like the first time I saw Dong-ho with his blonde hair, just My number 9 bias is Vixx's Hongbin. I am in love with this kid. I saw him in Modem School. He's got very big eyes, and I just, oh my goodness. My number 8 bias is Monsta X's Shawn. The first video that I ever saw from Monsta X was Hero, and I loved him like instantly.
So put them hands up higher. Let's smash this party up. So put them
My number 7 bias is EXO's Dio. Dio I saw in EXO Next Door, and I fell in love with him. Each feature on his face is striking in its own, and then you put it together and it's just like very unique.
너 말 많은 사람한테 말 그만하라고. 나의 논리는 뭐냐면
My number 6 bias is Chinese Minho. I first saw Minho in To the Beautiful You. He's an example of somebody whom I saw first act and then in SHINee. At the time I didn't know anything about K-pop. I just knew dramas. My number 5 bias is Beast's Yosob. His falsetto is ridiculous. The very first video that I ever saw of Beast, he's wearing that jacket that's kind of weird. But I saw him and I'm like, my God, that man is beautiful.
Heaven knows what you've been through. so much pain.
My number 4 is by far the youngest on my bias list. Okay, so my number 4 bias is Jungkook from BTS. He is so beautiful. I love watching him sing and dance. He's got one of the most unique vocals on this list.
얼마 전에 정국이랑 같이
My number 3 is beautiful. So my number 3 bias is 2PM's Taekyeon. His abs are ridiculous. You could wash clothes on his abs. He's perfect. Like, just don't change anything about you, because you're perfect. He's got such perfect cheekbones, and he's got this perfect jaw, and he's got this nice deep voice. My number 2 bias is FT Island's Jungkook. He was my very first bias. Let's be real right now and talk about this man's voice. Jungkook has the craziest range I have ever heard of any singer, regardless of the language. My number 1 bias is Mark from GOT7. Every time I look at him, my heart just flutters a little bit. He's got a killer smile. His voice is ridiculous.
가자. 일정해진 재판밖에 지쳤어 벗어나고 싶어 절망. 너 게임에서 진 적이 없어 매번 끝장을 봐 패션이 넘쳐 거품이 살짝 긴 우린 노는 데는 안 지나 실력 있는 게.
So now that I'm in my bias, I'm also going to, give you a bonus. I'm going to be doing my bias records for the groups that I mentioned. Some other groups that I mentioned, because not all of the groups that I mentioned have a bias record. My Monsta X bias record is Minho. Apparently everybody loves Minho, and I'm part of everybody. Actually, I liked him at the same time that I liked Shawn. My EXO bias record is Kai. I love Dio, and he will always be my number 1 EXO. Kai is so perfect to look at. Beast bias record is Junghyun. Like I said before, I'm not really into rappers, although I do have like 3 or 4 in my bias list. But he snuck his way into my heart. My bias record for BTS is Jin. Love listening to him sing. He's got such great vocals, and he kind of just snuck up on there. My 2PM bias record is Wooyoung. His dance moves are sick. Sexy lady. Really, seriously, can we just stop for a minute and just thank you, Wooyoung, for releasing Sexy Lady.
곧 프리파티. 아, 미친 거 아니야.
My FT Island bias record is Lee. I love listening to him sing. Him and Hunky really complement each other very well. And I like that he's getting more singing time. My GOT7 bias record, because yes, I do have a bias record in GOT7, is Jinyoung. You know what? And that's not even true. That's not even true. If you do, are you serious right now? Can we just stop and acknowledge that it took 2 months for them to go from being all cute and adorable to being hella sexy? Like, there went my heart. It's just, now it's split into 7. I've got 7 Horcruxes now, and they are GOT7.
네, 준이야 이제 빨리 와요. 준혁아, 우리 큰? Oh, here's white.
우리 형 요즘 이 머리 스타일 되게 잘 어울리지 않아?
그형 괜찮아?
내게 다가갈게 이렇게 너만을 바라보
My bias for GOT7, it's GOT7. There are 7 of them, 7 days in a week. This is not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. I can just date one for every day of the week. Change them up every day of the week, right? So anyway, guys, that's my bias and bias wrecker list. So I will see you guys next Countdown Wednesdays. If you have a request for a countdown, let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. Annyeong. Bye.